Hey YouTube, it's Cherise here, and if I look a little bit from this far away, you can't tell how much of a hot mess I look like. But when I start to get closer, I look like a little bit of a hot mess. That's because, first of all, today's Saturday, the 18th of November, and we had Saturday school this morning, and then I thought I was going to have to work at Ulta after, but I got called out, so I had the evening off, which is why I'm coming to you with this video. I was in a rush this morning, so I did not record this eye look, but I did post a picture on Instagram, and a good friend of mine requested a video on how I did it. So I'm not gonna recreate. I don't think I'm gonna recreate it anytime soon, but I've really been loving the color purple. I've been wanting to do a lot of purple looks, and I decided to come up with this look today. So we're gonna start with the eyes first, and then I'll tell you guys what's on the face. Even though I normally do my face before I do my eyes, but just because I feel like the eyes are what people really want to know the details on, we're gonna go through that first. And this look, it was more vibrant earlier, but you can still see kind of, the overall gist. So I used 5 different eyeshadows to create this look. The first one I used came out of the Morphe 39A palette. I am loving this palette. I cannot wait to create more looks. I don't know what colors I'm going to use tomorrow, but I'm just so excited to keep using this palette and to keep just creating with it. It's just so beautiful. Here's what it looks like. And the first shade I used came out of here, and I used the shade Forever, which is right here in the top right hand corner. And as you can see, it's a beautiful plum purple, and that's what I used as my transition shade. I also used it on the outer corner of my lower lash line. So that's the first shade I used as a transition and in the crease, called Forever. Next, I went in with a deeper purple on the outer V area and like halfway into the crease. And I went into the Prism palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills for that. And the shade I used is called Osiris, and it's a beautiful, really dark purple that has glitter in it, like orange glitters in it. And it's right there. So I put that in the outer corner, the outer V area, and halfway into the crease just to add depth and dimension to the look. After that, I went in with the shade Dimension for my lid, and that is the lighter metallic purple that has pinkish orange glitter in it. It's basically like a lighter version of Osiris, and it's right there, as you can see. Use that on the lid. That's the lid color. I also put a little bit of that lid color on the center of my lower lash line, just in the very center. After that, I decided I wanted to add a pop of color to the inner corners that was kind of in the same family. So I went into the Subculture palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I took this shade called Cube that looks white in the palette, but it has like, it's like a duochromatic kind of pinkish purpley shade. You can't even see it because it looks white, but it's right here in the top left-hand corner of the Subculture palette. Right there. And that's what's on my inner corners. And I also kind of patted a little bit of that onto the lid. You can see the pink glitter that it's giving to my eye, and I was like, oh, that is so pretty. And like I said, it was more intense earlier, but I kind of just patted a little bit of that over top of the lid color just to add that pink glitter and bring everything together. But I mainly focused that color on the inner corners and the inner part of my lower lash line, right in there. Super duper pretty. Then I decided I wanted to add a little bit more of like a pink purple to the outermost parts of my eyes and on my lower lash line. So I went back into the Morphe 39A palette, and I took the shade called Passion, and I put that like on the edges of the look, and it's right here. You see it's like a more berry purple shade, a little bit lighter. Has a little bit more pink to it than Forever. This is Forever, and that is Passion. And those are the 5 different shadows I used to create this look. I love the way that it came out, and like I said, one day I actually will record it. Like I said, it has faded. I have pictures on my phone though. I took several good pictures. I'll probably post some more to Instagram. But those are the 3 palettes I used. I used the Anastasia Prism palette, the Subculture palette, just one shadow out of the Subculture palette, and then 2 matte shadows, my transition shades basically, out of the Morphe Dare to Create 39A palette. Let me find a picture really quick just so you guys can kind of see it more vibrantly. No, I have some funny videos on here too from today. You see it outside in natural light. You see Nola in the background. So y'all can see that. You can see it's just really pretty purple, kind of iridescent looking. I zoomed in on this picture. That's not how the picture actually looks, but just so you can see it up close. The eye look. Okay, so that's what I use for the eyes. Let's talk about what's on my lips and on the face. Also, let me know if you guys like this kind of video where I come later in the day with my makeup. I've worn this makeup for over 12 hours now, like 12 and a half hours. And I took a nap. That's why I look kind of a hot mess. So I slept in this makeup for 4 hours straight and I ate 3 tacos today. Yeah, I'm so tired. I'm so thankful for these 2 days of rest. Yeah, let me know if you like the style of video where I just show you what I use instead of like doing the full demo. I do like doing demos, but sometimes if you really like a look, I'll just come tell you about it. So that's what's on the eyes. I really like the way this eye look came out. I feel like I've already said that. Let's talk about what's on the lips. This is a Stilla Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the shade Notte. So it's coming off because I haven't touched up at all today. And I've been eating and drinking and I slept in it. And you can see my foundation's rubbed off in places. Just ignore that. Pretend that I look completely flawless and beautiful right now. This is what it looks like. It's a very deep purple color. Really pretty. I feel like it complemented the look so nicely. It complements the look so nice and my top and just brings everything together. So that's what's on my lips. Again, Stilla Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the shade Notte. All right, onto the face. I decided to go in with my Becca Velvet Blurring Primer. I finally figured out how to use this and I like the way that it makes my skin look. I like the way my foundation applies using this primer. You just have to really make sure that you shake it very, very, very well. So that's the primer I used. And then the foundation I decided to use today is the Maybelline FitMe Matte+Poreless in shade 360. I'm going to try out 360 and see how it looked with my complexion and my skin tone. And I actually don't feel like it's too light. Let me know what you guys think about this shade. I feel like it looks okay now. Before it was too light. I still might mix this with 368 a little bit just because, I don't know, I like to be a little bit darker. I've noticed that I prefer my foundations a little bit darker. Or spot on. I feel like it looks pretty good. In natural light, it looks like a perfect match. So I feel like I can wear 360 Mocha again. So that's the foundation I have on. Like I've had on for 12 and a half hours. Oh, what did I set it with? I set the high points of my face, pretty much almost all of my face, using the Dermablend loose setting powder. I'm still trying to decide if this is longer wearing than my Coty Airspun. I still need to like test it out and use it for a little bit longer. But so far I really do like this. And this is in the shade Warm Saffron and Miss Destiny Godly here on YouTube. Put Me On. That's what I use to set my face. I really like that it has like a yellow tone to it. I feel like it really complements deeper skin. And then just to like go around the perimeter of my face and add some red and like depth, kind of like bronzing, contouring. But I don't use a fluffy brush. I just use a flat powder brush. I went in with the Covergirl Queen Collection Matte Pressed Powder in Medium Deep Q425. I love this pressed powder. It's really good stuff. And for highlight, I decided to use my Becca Eyelights palette, the Apres Key Glow. Y'all have been seeing me use this nonstop since I purchased it. Another early birthday gift to myself. Early birthday, Christmas, making it through this semester gift. It's almost over. Almost over. It's almost winter break. Yeah. I used the shade Toasted Marshmallow today, which was interesting. It's like a cool tone, kind of like taupey highlight. I like it though. And then I put a little bit of Cube. The eyeshadow I have on my inner corners, I layered that on top to give it more of a pink effect. I also use Cube to highlight my brow bone. I also put Cube down the center of my nose. You can't really see it anymore now Because like I said, I'm looking a hot mess. I'm crusty and dusty. I've had this makeup on for 12.5 hours. I'm about to take it off and do some skincare to relax and wind down, because it's going to be a while probably before I have a Friday and a Saturday off from my second job. And then before you know it, I'll actually have Saturdays off completely, because Saturday school, we only have one more hurricane makeup day, December 9th. And then we're done with Saturday school for 2017. So yeah, that's everything that's on my face. Oh, I didn't tell you about the brows. The brows are the Wet n Wild Retractable Eyeliner Pencil. And I really took my time today, and they actually came out really, really nice. They look really good today, my brows, I feel. Oh, mascara. I need to tell you what other 2 things I did put on my eyes. I did put on a little bit of purple eyeliner to hide my mistakes from the mascara, because sometimes it gets on my lid. That happens, I feel like, to everyone. So I just decided, let me cover up with some purple mascara, and I went in with the Milani Ultra Fine Liquid Liner in Prismatic Purple, just like to cover it up on the outer edge. You can see it's right there. I didn't even do the whole upper lash line, just on the outer edge, just to cover up my mistake. Love this. And then the mascara I'm wearing is a mixture of the Buxom Big T's Plumping Mascara. Really, really like this mascara. It's really good. And then I layered it with the Urban Decay Troublemaker Mascara. I don't like this really at all. I feel like it's good for if your lashes are a little clumpy. You can comb through them with this mascara to get the clumps out. That's pretty much all this is good for, in my opinion. So yeah. I love the Perversion, but I don't like this one. The packaging is really pretty though. As you can see, it's like holographic. Really pretty. But yeah, this one is really great at plumping the lashes and just really making them look full and voluminized. Do you see this dog hair that is across my eye? Y'all can see that on camera. Yo, I have a piece of dog hair in my eye. It's really making me want to cry. It's going right over the middle of my pupil. You see that? Okay. So I need to take this makeup off. It's like so hilarious. I'm kind of used to having stuff in my eye because I get eyeshadow and stuff in my eyes all the time. To where it's like I can control the tears and not like full on cry. But look, I have smudging. This lip is like falling off. I look oily. Let's just call it a day, you know? I'm excited to create a look tomorrow using the Morphe 39A palette. I feel like I've got all my purple out for a little while. Just really been loving purple on my skin. We'll see what kind of look I do tomorrow. Let's see. And I will film it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like this style of video where I just tell you what's on my face. Because I can do this way more often because it takes literally no time. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what other colors you want to see, what other palettes, what other techniques, things you want me to use when it comes to my makeup. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, YouTube.